Alright, so here's a 1940 to 1941 Emerson radio. The cord had been fried when I got it, and this was actually my first tube radio. I got this when I was like 6 or 7. I just thought that it looked cool, and it was only $8. So why don't we take a little look on the inside and see what we got to do. One thing that I should mention before I take the back off is that there's no more screws or anything, because that's always a good sign, right? That's always a good sign that everything is in good shape in there. So this right here is a 6-tube set. I call this the Big 6, and it was made in New York. Take a little look around it. So there's the front and everything. It's got a field coil speaker, of course. And let's take a look on the bottom. Alright, so something right off the bat that needs to be done with this is all these capacitors need to be replaced. Now that's going to be fun and inexpensive, right? I already put a new cord on it. Haven't soldered the joints in yet. Maybe that's something that I can do. Filter capacitor needs to be replaced. Luckily it looks like just an easy one. It only has 2 lines going to it. The rest of them don't look too fun. Yippee. One of these has to go right. Put that in the magnifying glass. One of them has to be put right down into there, where all those meet up. And then gosh darn it. And the other one needs to be put right up into the voltage pot right there, the volume pot. Into there. So maybe that's something that I can do. Not really going to be doing much work in this video just because I'd be way over my head on work if I am not already. Yeah. These are all mica molds. And one of them I actually borrowed out of here. I'll have to replace that. I know where it is. It's actually inside of my alarm clock that I showed I think yesterday. But that has to be running across there, so I'll solder that back in before I put any voltage in this, which I've already done. I already put some voltage into it a long time ago. I just did a cold plug it into the wall and power it up. Nothing happened. I didn't shock myself. I touched the chassis, or the IF can. Nothing happened, so that means that these weren't touching the chassis. They were touching where they're supposed to be touching, or else not touching anything at all. So I guess I did a good job on insulating those. I just used electrical tape for that. This is always a really good thing to see right here. 2 wires like this taped together. Actually, oh wait, no, never mind. I thought these 2 were both going into there. It's just the angle. That's always a really good thing to see. That means that this thing doesn't need much work at all. But for $8, I think this is pretty good buy. I like it a lot. And if it doesn't work, it's a nice showpiece. I mean, it's a really cool looking radio, and maybe I can borrow some of the tubes out of it or something if I have to with another radio, which I've already done for that white airline radio. I've already borrowed a tube out of here. It had a dead 12 SQ7, which was a original Super Airline on it, but I had to replace it with a September of 1939 Kenrad 12 SQ7. So yeah, it's kind of like a donor radio, but not too much of a donor. Like, I won't be taking out like the speaker or anything. I'll just be taking out the tubes or something, switching the tubes. So until I'm more advanced with this hobby, since I've only been into it for like, I don't know, not long at all, I guess it's gonna be a while before you guys see this again, but you will see it again. You can count on it. Alright guys, bye.